And Rockville gets the ball back.
Yeah, and in the first half, he had one of those highlight plays, and that was probably one of those low-light plays.
Yeah.
You know, he just lost the handle on the way up, picked the ball up a little bit too far out.
Got some substitutions in now. Jonathan Kindred in for Rockville. Desmond Wade in for Germantown. Jonathan Kindred over to Bosles, to Fleming, to Bosles. Good ball movement. Kamal Terrell. Bosles guarded by Justin Bess. Carlson out on Scott.
Rockville,
good ball movement.
Rockville, this possession was doing a good job at being patient.
And here comes Germantown. Desmond Wade gets it ahead. Bodies hit the floor. Sims lost the handle, and Rockville gets the ball.
This is just like a fast-paced, wacky game right here, Michael. It's up and down. It's side to side. It's between the legs and do the splits and all kinds of stuff.
It is a crazy game right now. A lot of fun to watch, though. These two teams going at it, putting everything on the line. There's Kindred. He has it blocked by Carlson. Carlson's got to watch out. He could, another foul. He's going to be on the bench with Pettis.
Yeah, but I think Carlson only knows one way to play.
I agree with you. That's full throttle.
And finally, Jonathan Kindred takes a charge for Rockville. I've been calling for it all game long. They finally take one, and look what happens when they take it. You stop the other team from scoring, you get the ball back, you get a foul on the other team. Three good things that happen on one play just by sacrificing your body like that.
And here's Kindred. To Kamal Terrell. Arrington Fleming goes to the hoop, and he's fouled.
That's the type of play Rockville needs to make. They need to get into the middle. They need to go strong toward the basket. No fadeaways, no trick shots. Go strong to the basket. You'll get some fouls.
Foul was on Taylor. That's his third.
That's another guy.
Fouls are starting to mount up.
That's another guy that Germantown can't have go down with foul trouble.
And Fleming misses the foul shot. 44-38 Rockville. And in comes the Avery Rickman.
He's spelling Dave Carlson. Make sure he doesn't get into foul trouble too early.
Fleming second, no good. They miss him. He misses them both. Rickman with the rebound, and Germantown on the attack.
And Kamal Terrell got a little elbow in the face right there. He's tough though. He's staying out there.
Desmond Wade, and that's
another
a charging foul. Kindred again.
Kindred, Steve Hobson needs to keep him on the court the rest of the game, because if he's going to be the one that sacrifices his body, they need to keep him out there. Germantown's driving all game long. They need somebody to take that charge, cut off that baseline, and get fouls on the other team that way.
There's Kamal Terrell. And that was Bobby Bosles. Big bucket. 44-40. Germantown on top of Rockville with 14:45 to go in the second half.
Rockville is not going softly into that sweet night.
Oh no, not in this game. There's Fleming, almost a steal.
And almost killed a couple cheerleaders over there on the side there.
That ball came flying off.
Luckily, the cheerleading coach over there had those spiked heels. I don't know if the ball got deflated when it hit her feet or not, but she was able to do a little kung fu kick and saved her women over there.
Carl Scott into the game now for Germantown. He had a big first half. Germantown has spread the court here. There's Scott from the corner.
Rockville's starting to spread out the pressure, and looked like it worked that time.
Bosles is broken up there by Scott. So Scott already making his presence known.
And there's another floor burn to go with your floor burn stocks right there, Michael.
I'll tell you, that stock keeps going up.
So it's going to be a lot of skin and strawberries and everything on the floor.
And we've got substitution. Could be some blood, perhaps. Not sure. Brandon Riley, they're making Brandon Sims come out for one play.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Looks like he didn't check in at the scorer's table and tried to come into the game.
That's to Kamal Terrell, who drives, has it knocked away by Brandon Riley, and he picks up the loose ball.
Good quick hands on the reach around right there.
Boy, very.
On somebody who isn't easy to pickpocket.
Justin Bess, Rickman, Bess, Carl Scott, Bess, Jonathan Taylor.
When Rickman gets the ball in the middle, he's turning and face the basket, at least be a threat to score.
Bess to the hoop, no good. Rebound to Kindred. Tough pass, but somehow Terrell managed to maintain possession there. I don't know how he did it.
He taketh and he giveth away. He saves the ball, saves the turnover, but then he takes an ill-advised shot that barely hit the rim. That was one where they needed to slow it down, get a good possession out of it.
44-40, Germantown on top. They have led the entire second half. And that was Rickman.
Well, I think that was Taylor taking the basket right there.
I was screened out.
They look alike, the same size there, but again, he's a really fundamental guy. He doesn't look to try to do a spectacular dunk or whatever. Squares his shoulders to the backboard, goes up strong, takes it to the glass.
Harrington Fleming down the lane in the tall timber, no good. Bosles battles for the rebound, gets it to Batts. He puts it up strong, no good. Fleming.
Persistence, staying on it, never giving up.
4-point lead for Germantown. They've maintained this type of lead pretty much the entire second half. We have 12:25 to go in the ball game. 4-point Germantown lead, 46-42. Best from outside the arc, no good. Rebound to Taylor, no good. Battling. Brandon Riley comes out of there with it. He's going back to the hoop. There's Rickman, no good. Riley, no good. And finally, Fleming gets the rebound for Rockville, who pushes it right back up the floor, and there's a foul.
Germantown's getting second, third, and fourth chances, but there's like a lid on the basket.
At least 4 opportunities
can't do
there.
it. And then Rockville comes back in the other end. Rickman gets the foul because Rickman was just trailing the play. It looked to be tired.
And there's a timeout on the floor. And Joe, while we have this opportunity, one of the great things about working here at Montgomery College Television is that we get to work with many of the students in the television program here at the college. And as a matter of fact, we couldn't do a game like today without students serving valuable roles on our crew. And today we have a number of current and former students helping us out. We have recent graduate Ed Clark on camera.
Sparky or Ace.
Right. We've got Alex Marquez, another recent graduate.
There he is.
There he is. We've got Corey Wallace, another recent graduate up there on one of the main cameras. We have Stephen Burdett, who was almost annihilated in the first half when a player ran off the court and whacked him. We've got Tara Garwood, who is helping out Ed on the baseline camera there. We've got Anne-Marie Hayner, who's back there with Steve Burdett. And we also had Nicole Perkins, who, believe it or not, had to leave and go to a class.
Can you imagine students going to classes here at Montgomery College?
That's right. And we also have a recent graduate with us at the table. We've got Evan Brown, who is keeping statistics for us. Evan graduated from Montgomery College just a couple of years ago.
And, I understand he's well respected by everybody, and I think it comes also from his lineage.
Ah, his lineage.
Did you notice his last name was Brown?
Brown. I must confess, he is related to me. Or he must confess. Anyway, back to it, but we could not do it without these students, and they really are terrific. There's Jonathan Kindred hitting the foul shot for Rockville.
And Jonathan Kindred is, again, doing a good job both defensively and taking it strong to the basket to get the fouls on offense.
He's out of North Carolina, Mount Zion Academy in North Carolina. Randall Scott checks back in for Kindred.